The coastal kingdom of Ijebu was built upon the blessings of the sea. Its warriors sailed fearlessly, its fishermen thrived, and its people sang praises to Abanji, the spirit of the tides. But beneath the waves, a lurking terror stirred, an ancient beast known as Eru, the crimson tide. Legend said Eru only emerged when the red moon rose, seeking vengeance for an ancient betrayal. The people of Ijebu dismissed the tale, believing it to be folklore. One night, the waters turned blood-red, and the beast awakened. The ocean erupted in chaos as Eru rose, a monstrous serpent with scales that shimmered like molten copper. It lashed against the docks, crushing ships and swallowing warriors whole. Thunder cracked, and the sea raged with unnatural fury. In the heart of the city, Tunde, a warrior once known as the Shield of Ijebu, watched the carnage unfold. He had once stood at the kingdom's forefront, but dishonor had forced him into exile. Yet as he saw his people fall, his heart burned with purpose. Tunde, the desperate cries echoed. Only you know Eru's weakness. You cannot turn away. But Tunde hesitated. He was the very reason the beast had awakened. Many years ago, Tunde led a failed expedition against Eru, believing it could be slain. But in his arrogance, he disregarded the sacred covenant that bound the sea spirit and the kingdom. The warriors who followed him were slaughtered, and the kingdom suffered for his mistake. Now, the monster had returned, stronger than before. Its rage would not stop unless the ancient betrayal was undone. Tunde clenched his fists. He could not run from his past. He would end what he had started. Arming himself with a reforged blade, Tunde charged toward the shore where the ocean had swallowed the city's defenses. He leapt onto a wrecked ship, his feet barely steady as the waves tossed it like a toy. Eru's golden eyes locked onto him. The beast recognized him. With a deafening roar, Eru lunged, its massive coils smashing into the ruins. Tunde dodged, slashing his blade across its shimmering scales. The strike barely scratched the beast, but he had learned from his past. This battle was not about brute force, it was about understanding the sea's wrath. Tunde remembered the covenant: the sea must be honored, not conquered. Dropping his sword, he reached for the Abanji relic, a sacred token once stolen from the depths. He raised it high, chanting words that had been lost for centuries. The ocean quivered. Eru slowed, its anger shifting to curiosity. The waves around Ijebu calmed. For years, I defied the sea's law. Tunde declared. I return what was stolen. Let this kingdom earn your mercy. A moment passed. Then, with a final screech, Eru plunged into the depths, its massive body coiling into the abyss. The red moon faded, and the tide returned to its natural rhythm. Ijebu was saved. Tunde stood breathless, the relic still clutched in his hand. The people of Ijebu, once fearful of him, now hailed him as their savior. His exile was lifted, and his name restored among warriors. But he knew the truth: the sea never forgets. And should the covenant be broken again, the crimson tide would rise once more. Redemption is earned not by erasing the past, but by confronting it. True strength lies in respecting forces greater than oneself.